Welcome back to the shipyard. Today, we're taking a look at the Xindi Calindra. That's the aquatic retail cruiser. A bit like an Excelsior. So just frame of reference. 4163 on the stats. 1 crew, 1 weapon, 3 tech. That seems Xindi to me. Named ability. Pretty interesting. When defending during the modified defense dice step, you may discard a blue target lock token from beside your ship to reroll all of your defense dice. So basically you take a target lock and make it defensive. You know, it's something we've been looking for, a way to have a defensive reroll. Is this the best way to do it? No, because you can't take the action unless you had somebody to legally target lock, but it's okay. I think you could have done the same thing with an evade token or even a scan token, but it's what it is. The 3 tech is nice. There's some Xindi tech now that have a place in the game. 1 crew, 1 weapon slot. That's probably all you need. The 4 attack dice, it hurts it, but 9 total durability is great. The 6 hull, yeah, okay, it works. 180 degree forward firing arc, no rear arc. No rear is a bummer. The 180, yeah, okay, that's nice. But boy, does this thing turn like a boat. 2 and 3 red turns, 1 reverse. Just makes me kind of cringe. I do not like ships with 2 and 3 red turns. It really hurts them. The generic ship is weird. It follows the pattern of the first aquatic cruiser. So it goes crew, double weapon, 1 tech. As opposed to the original, it loses 2 tech, gains a weapon. Why they couldn't give us a generic with 2 tech, 1 weapon? Who knows? I think they just didn't want to do art one more time. Not that that much is hard, but c'est la vie. Do you need a generic aquatic? Maybe. Enterprise era games? Sure. We do get an admiral, Kaifet Amundser. Bad news? She's a captain. She's a great captain from the prize pack. She does give you a talent slot, costs you 3 points. She's an action for essentially a +1/+1 attack and defense die. That's nice. You know, it's better than just a +1, because I'd certainly never do that. The downside is it's a this round, so that's only going to count 1 time. It's not an each time, and especially for defense, you really need it each and every time you defend. Kaifet Amundser's Admiral, or even Captain version, just so close to being playable, yet so far away. Our other captain is Aquatic Counselor, 2 skill, unique. Boy, this was a place to give us a 2 skill generic captain. 1 point though. The nice thing is it's a defending conversion, but it's 1 die conversion. And I just want something that converts a blank to a battle station or a battle station to an evade, right? Give me 1 conversion up. That way, if I roll, like a blank, a battle station, and an evade, or even a blank and 2 battle stations, and I have a battle station token, then I can convert everything. But as it is, this hurts me if I actually take a battle station token and I want it for defense. So it's all right, but it's not good enough. All right, upgrade time. Let's start with tech. First up, we have Biometric Hologram. This is 5-point unique. That's actually not bad. It's a 1-time use for 2 dice, 2 attack dice. So that's maybe 4 points. And then it's got more. So if you hit, you disable all crew on the defending ship. That seems kind of worth it. Is it a little pricey? Yeah, but I also don't hate it. Like, there's probably a situation where I'd run it. I don't quite know what it is right now, but I could see myself building with it, especially in some of the more restricted OPs. If I was going for a theme build or something, I could do it. Trellium-D is our next tech, 4 points, and you get 2 mission tokens, and you can discard them to cancel dice. So 4 points for 2 more durability, that's the going rate. I love it. Cancel crits with it. So it's even better than just like 2 extra shields. Downside is it costs +4 for any non-Xindi, so that's really hurting it. But if you're running Xindi, and you've got the points and you want more durability, then Trellium-D is the answer. The last tech is Subspace Vortex. There's a place for this. If Picard maneuver is legitimate, then this is also legitimate, because you don't have to do a 4-5 straight in the beginning. It's additional maneuver, of which that maneuver has to be a 4-5 or 6 straight. It's a disruption build. Now, granted, you take an Ox power token, so that does hurt, but you can mitigate things. Now, you do still take normal dice, and that's where Picard maneuver is a little bit better. But this doesn't have the prerequisites on movement, so I like Subspace Vortex. It's pretty good. Our crew is Raisin, and she is 4 points. I like what she started doing, right? Putting 2 time tokens on a targeted upgrade. The problem is she's a little expensive for an action discard. Maybe just for an action doing that would be okay. To lose her for good, little too much. Maybe even just a action disable, that would be okay. Or even time tokens herself, but yeah. Alright, and last card in this pack, Retaliation. 5-point talent. It's an interesting card. It's either a bonus attack or extra dice on your next attack. I like it a lot better if you're using it to get extra dice. The problem is that you become target 1. You become the ship that your opponent wants to take out. It's also super restricted. You gotta have it for a Xindi captain on a Xindi ship. You can bypass that with lore, but that shouldn't be the answer to making these things work. That should just be a nice perk. So I understand it, but again, this card feels like it's on the cusp of being good. We do also have a weapon Xindi torpedoes. I skip over them because they're just not very good. The Marathas changed my view on Xindi weapons. That's the only good one. We'll get there. So, overall, this pack's alright. There's a couple of cards I want to mess around with. I don't know how playable that truly makes them. Boy, they missed the ball on naming Kaifet Amundser. I get the thematicism, but in that case, the captain from the prize pack needed to be a different name. It pains me, in the same way that it pains me that we have 2 Dolums, right? The highest captain skill for Xindi exists on Dolum twice, and that just shouldn't be that way. It's such a limited faction. It's got 6 retail packs, and it's got like 3 duplicate, unique captains or captain crew pairs. Kaifet, Dolum, and Degra. I get that the Xindi weren't huge, but they weren't that limited. But it's a nice enough ship. Everything is really good for like mission play, for theme builds, but the overall competitiveness of this pack is lacking. So if you're looking for something fun, if you're looking for something for the kitchen table, then by all means get this pack. It's fantastic. If you're looking for the next thing to completely break your OP, maybe it's Subspace Vortex, maybe it's Biometric Hologram. I don't think it's Biometric Hologram, but maybe it is. But I don't think that it's here. It could be. It might be. Yeah. Subspace Vortex does make me think, though. Mostly because it's non-unique. And that gives me reasons to tinker. To the future and to build Academy for knowledge on that. Maybe I'm calling things out, and maybe I can make Joseph, Peter, Ben, Matt, somebody sweat a little bit. And if that's the case, then I'm doing my job. All right. On that fascinating note, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care.